Good morning. As you can see, it's still dark outside. Floodlights are on because the lights aren't working, but the plug sockets are. I intend to get all the electric heaters off the wall and downstairs. I also want to get all the doors off. Try and do this early on. It just makes it easier moving in, out, moving things around. So for convenience sake, and you're all going to be going anyway. Lastly, what I intend to do, as the plumbing has now been cut off, I'm going to cut all the pipes and get them ready in a pile again for scrapping, ideally with them being copper pipes, trying to generate a little bit more revenue to plough back into the project.
Drop that.
So all doors and electric radiators, with the exception of the toilet door, are now off and in storage. I'm now on to getting the pipes removed.
Drop that.
So the downstairs got partially demolished before and I've got no video evidence of it. So sorry about that. However, it was done because I got an emergency leak that I had to try and discover where the problem has come from. Again, I just started another bloody time-lapse, didn't record properly. In that corner, all the wall has gone up to the skip, or taking up, the majority of the laminate. I'm going to continue with that now, get those bricks upstairs, probably take some of them shelving off, get rid of that fire. I might try and get the table and chairs upstairs as well. Enough talking, let's get to it. So up into the back bedroom now. I really wanted to maximise as much of the space as possible here. So with the water tank, the water cylinder removed, this cupboard that was once built to fit that water cylinder can now be taken down. I think my plans are to cover up the doorway that's there and remove the door around the side. This unit, which was a storage unit, and as you can see I've uncovered the flue, this will all be going and it will make such a lovely layout and area for a room.
That body for me, work for me, work for me, work that body for me, work.
Now what I will say here to all you budding DIYers and builders is fill a skip properly. You can not only double the amount you can fit in there, but it's going to save you a hell of a lot of money in the meantime. So just take the extra time to fill it correctly. So onwards now to the smallest bedroom and main bathroom. Now I'm still not sure whether I'm going to turn this property into a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom or keep it as it is as an existing 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Regardless, these walls are going to have to come down because they incurred some pretty bad damage, whether that be from leaks or mold. And it also allowed me to properly analyze how big these rooms were and what we could do with them. So as you're going to see in these future clips, both walls are going to come down. The toilet wall, which separates the toilet from the bathroom, will also come down. All the suites will be ripped out, cleaned out, refloored, and we can see what we are working with.
Drop that.
I just fell through the fucking floorboard. I think I caught my neck on a nail as well. Ow. Oh yeah, look at that. And apparently I fell on my knee as well, it's swelling already. Oh, let's get some ice on that bad boy. So you may wonder what I'm doing in the next couple of clips. Well, simply put, underneath the laminate flooring was some thin green lino style tiles. I'm removing those because since I fell through the floor and again it bloody hurt, I wanted to remove that as a problem because when I can see the floorboards, I could see what was rotted, what wasn't, and what needed changing.
For me, what, work it.
Drop that.
Get it.
So when it came to replacing the bathroom flooring, or at least for now as a temporary measure, I destroyed some cabinets and shelving downstairs which were made of good solid wood, so I decided to utilise that, replacing the boards with that, as you can see, the lighter coloured flooring, and then any bits of cut-offs from the existing flooring I used on the left hand side. So I needed a change of scenery, so I headed to the staircase. Simply a removal of all the existing carpet tacks, a general clean up, and it made everything so much easier for transporting up and down the stairs, and again just for safety measures. So I'm up in the loft for one of the first times. Mask is normally down, all the PPE, that's what it's called, this sort of stuff, because it itches anything with all the insulation on there. Try and get rid of this bad boy. There's another one over there. Get rid of all the copper pipes just so it's bare minimum. Get some boarding down. I am going to put a proper loft hatch and stairs. At the moment we've just got this really small loft hatch here. I'm gonna move it more central so it's more room. So I'm in the loft again today. I managed yesterday to clear out the majority of this to make it a workable space. Got rid of this water storage tank there. This one over there is a little bit too big to fit down the loft hatch, so I'm gonna have to cut that up here today. In the corner, you can see the top of the flue that's going outside, so I'm gonna need some more information and knowledge on how to deal with that one and secure it properly from the roof. Uncovered this side, pushing the useful fiberglass to one side just so I can see what I'm doing. The ceiling actually fell through because it was all mouldy, so you can actually see downstairs. On that side, I've actually found where vermin were hiding. Scat, I'm guessing it's rats. Just decided just to take all the old insulation out, so it's a plain start. Relay the nice, useful fiberglass, and then go from there. I'm going down, this is awful.
Drop that.
So this all came down from the loft. I've either brought it down myself, or it's just fell down. But it needed to come down anyway, so I'm not complaining. So for the next few clips, you're going to see me on the top floor removing all skirting boards, fascias for the doors, door frames, anything sticking out, any electrical wiring that was still over from the electrical heaters, just so I can get everything back to square one, day dot, and we are ready to go for the next step. Now I have made a conscious decision to keep in all the copious amounts of cleaning that goes into a house renovation. It's absolutely silly and you feel like every single second of the day is done with cleaning, but it is important to know this is a factor when doing a refurb. And you've probably seen me on my hands and knees with a big old brush. It's because I broke the handle of the brush like a numpty and had to do things the hard way. There we go, these things happen. Into the back garden again, where we got rid of the remainder of all the bamboo roots and got those off to the tip for disposal. Found me a little friend today. You try and do a bit of catch and release. So 2.5 weeks of work and now my back's gone again, so I've been out for about 3 days now, just lying down in my bed, trying to do little walks, trying to get myself going now. I don't know how long it's going to be. Will I be back in work tomorrow? Will it be a week? Will it be 2 weeks? I don't know. This is the way my back is, and this is the uncertainty about the journey that I'm particularly going on. It is scary, it is anxious. Luckily for me, the work that I've done while I'm at the property has probably been double the amount that normal people do, so in theory I'm ahead of schedule. Just hoping for a quick recovery so I can get back on this journey. Moving into what will be the utility room. Now I've been putting this room off because it's the worst damaged in the house. Today was supposed to be getting all the walls back to brick. However, after getting the first wall back to brick, which was actually quite simple, it fell off, I discovered a wet patch on the floor. The butterfly effect then followed, me tearing up 5 different layers of flooring to see the extent of the damp. Now I think it came from these 2 pipes, and it was so bad, worms were coming in the door, and as you can see here, it was absolutely soaked on some of the underneath of the vinyl. The underlay flooring was crumbling, I couldn't even make snowballs, the floorboards were rotten, and I wanted to see how bad the damage was to the joists, which meant getting up all the flooring and floorboards totally. So here is a time lapse of me doing exactly that, getting all the floorboards off so we can see what we're working with. And this just about summarises the day. Wet, wet and wet. I just wanted to remove a little bit of the mouldy plasterboard on the stairs before I moved outside, working on grinding the 2 metal posts, which was initially a gate. And again, all this is going to go to a scrap metal. Hopefully I can get a few quid for it as well, which will be nice.
Drop that.
Very quick bit of filming, trying to get rid of this flue. Up on the roof, terrified of heights. My mate Matteo. All right, Matteo.
Hello.
He's helping with it, absolute legend. This is all the filming I'm going to do up here. Don't like it. So, now that the external flue has been detached and dropped down, it's going to allow me to get rid of the flue in the top bedroom. Following this, I then moved down into the living room where I took down the chimney stack, and then following that, I made my way down into what will be the kitchen to remove the stability structure for that chimney stack. And finally, I moved my way into the master bedroom where I could take off the door, knock down the wall and rip out the existing ensuite.
Get it.
And as Cheadle's skip hire arrived to take away the skip, this concludes my first 26 days of work in the property.